Hey folks, back in the game here. In this video, we're going to go through one box of OP11 One Piece, A Fist of Divine Speed. Stay tuned. So this will be my first opening of any One Piece box. I've opened quite a bit of individual packs and some of the little, like the decks, the starter decks and things like that. I don't play the game. I like the art. I would really like to get into One Piece, but it's honestly pretty daunting given how long it's been running, all the different formats, things like that. I'm not even sure where to start, to be honest. I watched the, was it Netflix? The Netflix show, which covers like, I don't know, the first arc, I think they call them, and I thought it was great. So I really would like to, get more into it. I'm just not there yet. Okay, so we get 12 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. So that's a ton of cards. I think the big stuff we're looking for in here are the manga cards. I don't think anything is, well, it says in here we'll get 45 commons, 30 uncommons, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 10 secret rares, 6 leaders, 6 specials, 1 treasure rare, 2 third anniversary Dawn special cards, and 1 Dawn card. That doesn't equal the amount of cards we're going to get, so I'm not sure exactly how that figures into it. If somebody knows a little bit more, let me know in the comments. At any rate, I'm going to open these up and see what kind of cool cards I can get. Also, since I'm, I don't follow it that much, excuse any mispronunciations, because there will be probably a lot. All right. I'll just kind of not pronounce some of these first ones, and then see if I can pronounce some stuff towards the end. Neptunian, Morgan, Decuplets, Neptunian, and then, so this was not a foil, right? All right, so the foil is Capone Gang, Biggie, Beggy, and then Neptune. So I'll just kind of keep the foils up there. Smoker. All right, so this is not a, wait, was this one a foil? Did I just, yeah, that was foil. Okay, so this one is not a foil. Oh, I see, I have 2 more left. I messed it up, sorry. So we have Kuzan and Prince Groose. I think all these are the same type, right? These are not. Rare, 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 rare. Okay, so those are all just rares. So we're gonna see a lot of repeats, as I recall, just from opening packs. About individual packs from Target, starting at about probably OP3. Just from seeing those, I suspect we're gonna get a lot of duplicates, repeats. All right, so we have something coming up. That is a Nami. I think it's a full art, they call it. I'll put it there, but I think this is one of the higher cards in the set. And I don't know if it's that gold version or not. Anyway, we'll have to look it up. I think this is a leader card, right? Yep. Prince Groose is our next foil. We have Red Hawk, Gum Gum Fire Pistol Red Hawk. And then this is one of those, I think, anniversary Dawn cards. It always kind of intrigues me when I don't play the game, what these different cards do. And I'm not playing the game because I literally just don't play card games like this. I've tried Magic, I've tried Pokemon, I've tried things, and it's just not for me. That's all. But I love the art. Zoro. Then we have a Vinsmoke Raiju. And we have a Sanji. So I sent a bunch of these when I first started collecting anything Pokemon and One Piece, I guess, anything non-sports. I sent them off to ComC, and because of the art being, there being scantily clothed women, ComC won't even put some of these on the site, which is crazy. Okay, so I think that is another leader card. That's Nami. And then Charlotte Oven and Zeus are my two foils. These are much more difficult to open for me than regular sports card packs. And they've got that weird little cut at the top. I don't know if you can see it right there. And it looks like it would make it easier to open, but it absolutely doesn't, in my opinion. So maybe I'm just doing it wrong. That's a cool looking card. Vinsmoke Ichiji. All right, so there are, the foil is Shirley, and then we have a Jinbei. So I went and did some, so like I said, the only thing I know about this is what I've seen on the Netflix, right? On the next Netflix show. And there are many more members of the Straw Hat Pirates than are on that first part of the show. I think most of them come in later, I guess. So I've learned that, some of these guys are actually, part of the Straw Hat crew, just by doing a little research. Black Maria, that's kind of cool. And that one's super cool, Fukaboshi. X-Drake. Monkey D. Luffy. That's an interesting card. Brooke. And then Charlotte Pudding on the, I guess, super rare is what these are. Same monkey card. I think that's a leader card. Then we have Shirahoshi and Shirley. And if any of these, foils or Dawn cards or any of this other stuff is worth, anything or much, probably over a quarter maybe, or maybe over a couple dollars. I don't know. It depends on how many things worth much are in here. I will throw that up on the screen as well. Very good. All right, let's crash this wedding and Charlotte Linlin foil. So I appreciate you coming to my channel. This is my non-sports card channel. Most of this is going to be shorts on this channel where I just open a pack or two of something as I pick it up in the store. I'm probably not buying a lot of boxes of really anything in this mold other than to just hold it. Like I've got, I've got 25th anniversary collection that I'm holding sealed, and I've got some Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy stuff I'm holding, just things like that. Caribou, and I'm gonna be a Navy officer. Is that little guy in the beginning of the beginning of the series? I don't remember his name. I assume there's like a cartoon anime version of this somewhere that's probably been dubbed into English, but I guess I could check Crunchyroll probably. I just haven't yet. I probably should. It's probably something I need to just sit down and do. Charlotte Oven again, and Helmeppo? I don't even think we're halfway yet. This is a lot of cards. In the sports card world, if you're not familiar, it seems like every year the packs and the cards and the more expensive sets get less and less cards in them. So this is kind of refreshing, because one of the reasons I like cards in general is just opening. I think it's fun to open things. So Prince Groose again. There's just like a little bit of a thrill for it for me. I think that's a case for a lot of people. I think that's why opening wax is very popular. You know, it's obviously just a form of gambling if you're not playing the game. That's a cool looking monkey. Nice. Vinsmoke Raiju again, and Zeus again. So yeah, like I said, we're definitely going to see some repeats. I don't know how big this set is, but we're getting 12 times 24 cards. That's a lot. Very good again. Then we have Shirahoshi again, and Hibari. That is a cool looking card. Look at the foil on the gun. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. That's cool. I guess I don't know right offhand how to tell alt art from regular art. Is there something on the card that tells you? Maybe that star above the SR at the bottom. And we have Carrot and Charlotte Katakuri. Charlotte. Is that a title in this? I don't know. Because I see a lot of people named Charlotte. Anyway, this box was like $120, $130. I don't know. It had my local LCS and their markup, so I've always tried to get these at $115 or whatever it is when they launch, but I've never been able to yet, so who knows. Kobe leader card, Charlotte Linlin, and Honesty Impact. So does that mean that's a leader alt art card on the back there? Guess we're gonna find out. Zephyr. Yeah, Charlotte must be a title. I never noticed that before now. So we have Aramaki, and we have this other Nami. That is a super cool looking card. So I think the big chase in these is the manga cards. I may have mentioned that, I'm not sure. But they look super cool. There are some really cool looking cards. Bartolomeo Ripper, Lord of the Coast, that's cool looking, and Shirley. Brooke again, and Aramaki again. So we're down to 4 or 5 packs left. This has been a pretty cool rip. I really enjoy these cards. Gear 2, and then Monkey D. Garp. Lower end card. Kuyaku. Nami leader card, Shirahoshi, Kuzan, and another Dawn card. Same one. I have noticed that some of these sets you get the same Dawn card over and over. I don't know if that's just because there's only one of them in the set or what. Doll. And Gum Gum Fire Pistol Red Hawk. I think we had that already. All right, so I'm going to go through the hits here, just show you what we got. So the big hits are the Nami alternate art, the Charlotte Pudding alternate art, the Charlotte Katakuri super rare, and the Nami, the other Nami alternate art. That one's not a leader. The first one was a leader. This one's a leader card. All right, folks, thanks for watching. If you're new here, please click subscribe. I always appreciate a like and a comment on my videos, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.